TCOM, world leaders in mining and material handling safety equipment, presents the Cerberus Conveyance Management System. When working the job site, many hazards may present themselves depending on the job at hand. The TCOM Cerberus communication system monitors a wide range of signals and inputs to significantly improve safety when mining underground. The TCOM Conveyance Management System, Cerberus, is a powerful SIL-3 PLC-based data acquisition device designed to interface with many different industry-standard devices that support discrete SIL-2 digital and analog I/O. Data gathered from these devices can either be transferred to a central monitoring facility or other remote locations via a designated 5.8 GHz telemetry channel. Cerberus is capable of interfacing with several devices through SIL-3 remote, digital, and analog I/O blocks all simultaneously. 5.8 GHz wireless data transfer between devices is achieved via SIL-3 Ethernet concepts over a fixed-point aerial network. This provides a robust and safe means of sending safety-related data over long distances, using the communication medium that suits the application best. One typical Cerberus application is for mine shaft winders. In normal, day-to-day mine operations, workers commonly enter and exit the underground work area via the man cage or kibble in the mine shaft, which in turn is raised and lowered by a mine shaft winder. On occasion, these mine shaft winders can experience what is referred to as a slack rope event. A slack rope event occurs because a man cage or kibble bucket gets caught on shaft infrastructure or cables or jammed on guides while traveling down the mine shaft. At the point that it jams, the winder will continue to feed out cable, which will in turn fall into the mine shaft. The winder will continue to feed cable until the winder driver is alerted to a problem. If the cage or kibble is able to free itself at any point, then it would free fall for the length of the slack rope that was fed out, causing serious injury or possibly even death to the occupants of the cage. In addition, the hazards are very real from cage doors not being closed prior to the cage moving. This can result in men or equipment falling from the cage or kibble. If any part of the body is not restrained within the cage or kibble, serious injury or even death can occur. The solution is the TCOM Cerberus Conveyance Communications Management System. Cerberus allows for slack rope limit switches, not only in the winder house, but also located at the attachment points of the conveyance, the cage or the kibble, thus improving safety and minimizing risk in the case of a slack rope event. In the case of a slack rope event, a signal will be sent directly to the control room by the SIL-rated data telemetry radio system, Cerberus. The winder will be stopped instantly, preventing the winder from feeding out excess cable or rope. Both the cage control and the winder driver will be made simultaneously aware of the fault at the very instant it occurs. They'll then be able to communicate via voice and video between the control and the cage during the event and while the winder operator attends to retrieving the cage slowly, keeping the occupants safe and sound and returning them to the surface. Another important Cerberus application is to monitor cage doors. Cerberus prevents the cage from moving as it monitors the cage door locks to ensure that the cage is securely locked correctly before any go signal is sent. If the doors are left open, an alarm is raised both in the cage and the control room, and communication between the two is established to determine the cause and take corrective action. The fault must be rectified and the doors closed prior to the cage moving. The optional Cerberus live video feed is highly recommended as it provides huge benefits and an unparalleled next level of safety on the worksite. In the event of an incident involving any worker conveyance method, be it a man cage in a mine shaft, vehicles or equipment, both above and below the surface, it allows a live, real-time video feed. Cameras mounted on top or below the man cage, for example, can assist with mine inspections and provide real-time monitoring of shaft conditions or obstructions. Instead of the traditional cables method, Cerberus operates over secure data radios with the ability to send secure safety data. With the major advantage of having the optional live video feed. Combined with SIL safety measures, it all comes together to provide a very robust and powerful safety network. The automation, monitoring, and safety functions of Cerberus can be customized to provide telemetry data on water, oil, or gas pipelines. Information such as flow and pressure, captured at regular intervals along the pipeline, allows for fault locations to be identified quickly. With optional video, even images can be received from the fault location. Overland conveyors. Control data is readily available via TCOM's Cerberus radio communications, while it monitors the process from beginning to end with the ability to quickly highlight areas of concern. With Cerberus, you can monitor running performance, such as speed, movement, loading, flow, and pressures. And it offers SIL safety emergency stops and associated safety alarms to help prevent accidents, especially during maintenance or breakdowns. Stacker reclaimers and ship loadout facilities can also benefit from Cerberus's integrated SIL safety. Things are good when processes run smoothly during loading or maintenance, but we know all too well that is not always the case. That's where Cerberus's SIL-rated safety systems ensure that things don't get a whole lot worse. These events are only a few of the many events that Cerberus is designed to help protect against. Lives have already been lost to events and accidents that Cerberus is designed to prevent. Contact your local TCOM, Winder Controls, or CMAG Techberg offices for more information. TCOM and Winder Controls are members of the CMAG Techberg group of companies.